Hi, I'm Amy Vaya with the Geiger Stern Vaya real estate team at Houlihan Lawrence. Starting the home search process is a very exciting thing. Here are a few tips that will help ensure that process moves along a little bit more smoothly. First thing that you should always do is speak to your financial advisor. Find out how much you can afford and then get pre-approved. This will enable you to prepare your finances and maximize your buying power. It will also give you a moment to shop for rates. This is often better to do when you're not in the heat of negotiations. Find a good rate and you'll feel better about it. Your next thing is to select a realtor. Now, my business partners, Rosemary, Steve, and I love when people send us their family and friends. The best customers or clients that we get are people that are referred to us. So check with your family, talk to your friends, find out who they've used and who they're happy with. That's often the best way to find a realtor. The next step is to find a real estate attorney. Call the attorney, let them know that you're starting the process of a house hunt. This will be helpful in case you have to call that attorney to have them review paperwork quickly, to look at contracts, to look at deeds. They'll know ahead of time that you're in the process and will respond to your needs more quickly. Now, I do have one caveat about finding an attorney. If your Uncle George is an attorney, that's great. Just make sure that Uncle George practices real estate law. He may be the best criminal attorney in the United States, but there are nuances in a real estate deal that will really be in your best interest if you use a real estate attorney. The next thing you want to consider is the timing of your buy. For most people, a closing date is on or about a certain date. You have to get the attorneys together, the bank together, the buyer and seller together. So if you target a date, that's what the date is, a target date. If you have to really set a finite date, please make sure that your broker knows ahead of time and makes that contingent on your bid. The next thing you want to do in your home search is make a list of your wants and your needs. Believe it or not, writing this down helps you identify what are those attributes in a home that you must have, and what are those things that you really want to have, but you don't have to have. That's going to be very helpful in a house search, since it's very rare that you're going to find a house that's going to fit everything that you need. The other aspect of a house search is finding a community. Now, you may come into the process knowing exactly where you want to live. If so, that's great. Your realtor, on the other hand, may have some suggestions on some communities that you want to look at. Research communities, look at the schools, look at what the communities have to offer, and then focus your search on one community. This will enable you to understand the real estate market and values in that area and feel more comfortable when the time comes to purchase a house. So following any of these tips when you're ready to purchase will help your process go much more smoothly, and I hope end up ultimately in you finding the house of your dreams.